All right. I just wanted to ask you this: when you were actually looking for a course in property development or whatever you wanted to do, what was the biggest challenge that you were facing that led you to finding PDS?
I was basically just trying to find a course, I suppose, give me information a lot at a reasonable price. I didn't. I suppose I didn't think I had the experience to do it. Everyone keeps telling you need, uni degrees and all the rest of it to be a property developer. So I just basically was googling and I came across that the 2 minute feasibility calculator.
Yeah.
So and then I thought I was $7, so it's nothing. I'm not going to lose anything. So so I bought that, and then you called me the next day, so I had a bit of a chat, and I went from there. But yeah, I was looking for courses. I didn't want to go to uni to do it because I didn't know much about it, but I was always interested in property, so I didn't know how to get into it until I spoke to you, I guess, and did your course. So yeah.
Yeah, and what specifically was the favorite part of you doing the course and the mentoring that you've done with me?
Favorite parts, well, I suppose it's scary too. But I suppose finding the first deal and actually progressing forward. Obviously, there's a lot to learn. It is nerve-wracking, and the fear definitely comes into it, which you explain. That's one of the things you focus on as well, is the fear part of it, to overcome that, I guess.
Yeah.
So probably slight acquisition, I suppose, just getting that first deal underway and actually progressing forward. It's exciting. So
yeah. And how many deals are you doing now? This is just so that all the other new guys who are coming into the course, just so that they know where you are at. You started, I think, in 2015 or early 2016 when you started.
2016 January.
Yeah.
So currently I'm doing 2 developments, 6 units in Everton Park in Brisbane, and doing a DA for 20 townhouses.
Yeah.
And planning to build 10 of those, and doing a joint venture with the neighbour. So he's going to sell the other 10.
Yeah, and I think even the first one you had, you did I think you sourced the money through a money partner.
Yes, the first one I've got a builder. He's a business partner, I guess now. And we had a money investor that came in, basically a silent partner. And she's invested money in for just an interest payment at the end. So that sort of helped us out a fair bit to get going. But now with the townhouses, I've got another investor I met at work, and he's putting in his super and everything. So that's got the second one off the ground as well with my super, and basically in the process of doing the DA with that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Fantastic. Good on you, Craig.
Yeah, it all comes off.
Yeah. And where do you think was the biggest value in terms of the content that you went through meticulously with the online course and all the interaction that you had with me throughout this time?
It's all pretty crucial. Like picking the right areas is, that's the basics of everything, isn't it? Like if you don't pick the right area, the whole development could fall over. So that's pretty crucial from part. So that part was important. Obviously crunching the numbers, getting them right, which obviously still learning how to fine tune. But yeah. Dealing with builders, a lot of people, I guess for me, I've dealt with builders and that before, so that's not really an issue for me because I do that every day, and tradespeople. But I suppose for people that aren't in the trade industry, they're in office jobs or whatever, I guess a tradesperson might be daunting. So you explain how to deal with those sort of people as well. So that'd be pretty important. And obviously putting a package together for the banks as well, marketing reports, putting the fees there so it looks professional. So you can get finance when you need it, rather than putting a half-assed, something together and the banks just laugh at you. You need to make it look professional, that you're a professional developer.
Yeah.
So that's all in there. So I think it's all very important. So I think you need to know all of it.
That's good. Craig, one last question. If you were to recommend property development system to a friend of yours or somebody that you would recommend to do the course, what would you say to them?
Basically, I'd probably push them into the mentoring program as well, depending on the person's experience, I guess, too. But if it was a friend of mine that hadn't had any experience, I'd definitely push them into the mentoring part. Or do the course, the online course, so you've got it there the whole time, and you can just read through it when you obviously you want to, I don't know, back up something or you need to go over a topic again. But have you, I guess, behind the scenes. You can call you anytime. Obviously, like I've had to do it many a time. Just to help the person along, give you that extra confidence needed to get you over the line. I think once you've done one, you know the system better and better. It just gets easier and easier. But I'm finding the second one a lot easier than the first one. But yeah, having you on behind the scenes, I think is important. So I'd push someone to do the both.
Yeah.
If they've done it before, obviously they might not need you to hold their hand if they've done a bit of investing and stuff. But the course definitely, picking the suburbs, as I said, how to put the package together.
Finding the first deal, basically, and making sure that everything is based on facts and not just not just barbecue talk.
Yeah, and having the 2-minute feasibility, so you crunch the numbers, you can go over 100 sites a week or whatever, rather than you can do it quickly rather than doing spending hours on each one trying to crunch the numbers. But you can process a lot of sites, because as you know, there's a lot of sites that don't work, isn't there? there might be one site out of 200 or something that actually works. So
I think the hardest part is actually to get the rocket to launch. Once the rocket is launched, it's, most of the energy actually goes into you getting your first rocket in space. Yep. So if you look at Elon Musk, he's now landing the rockets back to Earth, like he's done it so many times now. So, but yeah, anything else that you would like to say to the viewers who?
I suppose one thing I've learned during it as well. I suppose when I went to the renders, the 3D renders. Obviously, going cheaper isn't always the best. It's you pay for what you get. The quality was there, but the getting it to the point where it's marketable was a real effort, and it took a lot of time. Sitting up, sometimes they'd be ringing me at 1 o'clock in the morning, because obviously I don't know what hours they do. I think she said she was working 16 hours a day, so they can ring you at any time. But you're better off paying for someone in Australia, paying just a professional. So I've learned that. Just try not to cut costs, I guess. I know it looks good initially, but in the end, you waste so much time. You could be focusing on other things in the development rather than worrying about images for marketing. If I sent it to a proper company, they could just do it in a couple of, phone calls, and they'd be finished. Yeah. Rather than 1,000 emails. So
yeah. Thank you so much for your time, Craig. Really appreciate this, and hopefully I can capture this portion out from this, because there is a little bit of a lag in the voice and the picture, but hopefully the viewers will understand this.
Yeah. Well, if I need to do it again at home, when I'm back in Queensland, I can do off the Mac, so it might be a bit quicker if it doesn't work out. So.
No, I think this is fine. This is pretty good. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much, Craig.
No worries. All right. Talk soon.
Okie doke. Thank you.
See ya. Bye.
Bye bye.